Hey all, this is Kent from Shake This. We have some very exciting news for you. I'm going to try and break this down into a few different thought processes here. But initially, what I'm here to tell you is we have something very cool, a new and improved meal replacement powder. As you know, we've had the same meal replacement powder for over 15 years, and it has been the staple to our smoothie bars because of its density, its heaviness, its blendability, its taste, its texture. It's unsurpassed. So we've tried to change through the years and we've never found anything better until now. So this is the new and an improved meal replacement formula. The great thing about this is an uninformed label reader can look at this and it's going to appeal to them too. As you know, some people might look at a label and not exactly understand where the carbs come from or where the sugar content came from. They just see the count, but not the content. Now we have a lower count on both of those. This has lower sugar, lower carbs, lower calories, and actually a little more protein, and we've added fiber to it. Enough fiber that the FDA deems this as a good source of fiber. So lots of improvements to our MRP, and believe it or not, it tastes even better than what we previously had. So a great improvement. Now what I'm holding here is actually vanilla. We have been shipping this vanilla for the last 3 days, so some of you may already have this, and chocolate will start shipping probably tomorrow. So we wanted to get this video out to you, so if you guys see this, you'll know that, hey, there's something new, what's up with this. But the great thing also, it's in the same bag as the whey. So it's a very heavy bag and a resealable Ziploc. So lots of improvements on the MRP front. I'm anxious to hear from you guys and see what you think of this. I've got a couple other things I want to tell you about this also. Okay, in addition to our new MRP in these black bags, we also have relabeled our retail size jugs. A lot of you don't even know that we have these, but these are roughly half the size of the bag. So if you want to sell them in your pro shop, it makes a lower price point for your customers and you as well, of course. Hey, another thing that I want to point out that I forgot to mention, not only is this lower in carbs, in sugar, in calories, it's also lower in sodium than our previous product. And again, like I mentioned before, it does have added fiber. But one thing I would like to point out, our old MRP used a 29 gram scoop. The new MRPs is a 25 gram scoop. Even though it's a little less weight, there's actually a little more protein in that scoop, but less carbs, less sugar, less sodium, and fiber. So a much improved product, but this is what the retail jugs look like. If you guys are wanting to carry those and sell those, and it would make sense if somebody drinks your shake and likes it, they might want to buy that same powder to take home. So keep in mind a smaller scoop, which is in the jug. The scoop itself really is not that much smaller, but the weight should be 25 grams instead of 29. So get your gram scales out, check yourself occasionally and make sure that you're dosing correctly. If you accidentally use a little too much protein, that's great for us, but maybe not so great for you. So use those scales so you can be accurate to your calorie counts. And on the last note, because of the lower calories, lower sugar, lower carbs, and all of that, we are reformulating, or basically reformatting, I should say, our recipe cards. And we should have those done within the next couple weeks. So if any of you need new recipe cards or new calorie counts on any of the shakes, we'll have those for you in a couple weeks and we can email those out to you. In the meantime, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call us. Very excited for you guys to get this product in your hands. I think you're gonna love it. Your members are gonna love it, and it tastes even better than before, which is hard to believe, but you'll see. Okay, one last thing that I wanted to talk to you about before we cut these videos off is the proteins and everything that are in our products. They're pretty much the same as they've always been. Like our meal replacement, the majority of it is calcium caseinate, which is heavy and dense. However, the product itself, the powder, it does look a little bit different because there's different particulate sizes of proteins and different things in here. So it's gonna look a little different in the scoop. So that being said, it is important that you kind of know what a scoop looks like. We have 60 cc scoops inside of all the bags, inside of all the jugs. And when you're scooping MRP, typically it's going to be a loose, level looking scoop. And when you're scooping whey, it's going to be a loose, kind of rounded scoop because the Whey is a little bit fluffier product, takes up a little more space for the same amount of weight. So again, the MRP is going to be a loose, level scoop. The Whey is going to be a loose, kind of rounded scoop. But again, use your gram scale and you'll know exactly what that looks like. But don't be alarmed if the product looks a little different than it did before, but all the components are pretty much the same other than the new benefits that we spoke about. But anyway, thank you.